Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Kathy. For today's video, we will be answering questions that we got from some influencers, content creators, and UGCs. And I've asked them for questions and they really delivered with the questions. So if you're a content creator, a user-generated content creator, or a influencer who's a little bit confused on how things are supposed to be, you've come to the right video. This is Mommy Kathy. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Like, comment, and share. Again, any kind of interaction is super appreciated by small YouTubers like myself. We are on the road to 5,000 subscribers, so I hope that you can support me in this. And let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so once again, this is Mommy Cathy. I've been doing content for 19 years now, so I'm still not an expert, but I have had my fair share of experiences, and I kind of want to help out the community because I feel like there's still a lot of people who are a little bit lost when it comes to content creation. So hopefully, this helps a little bit. So our first question is, para saan yung ad code on TikTok? I know that a lot of brands have been asking for this. Hi, can you please generate your ad code? Send it over to us. And initially, I was like, what's that? What ad code? What are you talking about? So someone explained it to me, and hopefully, this will be able to help clarify it for you, okay? To the person who asked, what is the ad code for in TikTok? Why do brands ask for it? Why should we give it? So, the brand ad code, it's actually something that you generate through your TikTok video and you give it to the brand so that they can boost your video at no added cost to you. So that is the upside to it, okay? They can boost the video that you made and it's guaranteed to give it more views because, hello, they're gonna boost it to their own network and they're going to pay for that. You don't have to pay anything. So that's why you should give it. I think the only downside is they can keep doing that again and again, especially if they ask for like a year long. I think, but there's like it's like only a month, 6 months, and then there's a year long, and they can keep using your content and using it to promote. So you get the views, but they can use it. Gets like it becomes now a user sort of a user generated content, and I may be wrong here, so please comment down below if what I'm saying is incorrect. I'm okay with being corrected at any time, but my understanding is once you give them the ad code, they now have the authority to keep pushing the video. So it kind of saves them on marketing costs because they don't have to come up with their own content. If they like your content, they can just boost it again and again. It makes sales for them. You get views. But I think the yellow basket on TikTok becomes theirs. Like they can boost your video, put in their basket. This is something that I've heard from other creators. So again, correct me if I am wrong. But for me, I have not seen any reason why I should not give the ad code to the brand, especially if it's a good deal. You got paid, you have products, you like the product, why not? Now, if it's just an X deal, maybe you can negotiate. That's something that we'll also discuss a little bit later. Now, how much to add when there is a lockout? So, okay, so you know that creators do get paid sometimes, not all the time. Okay, so for those people thinking, oh, you get paid at every wish lang po namin, sana all. But it doesn't work that way. So most of the time, it's still X deals. And then sometimes we do get a project where we get paid. And then the brand would say, oh, but you cannot post for competing brands for say XXX amount of time. So for like 3 months, 6 months. Should you add more? Of course, because then you lose the opportunity to have a collaboration with the other products that may be competing with them. Ay, grabe Kathy, but why would you promote a competing brand? Wala ka mang loyalty? Dear, the loyalty does not get the bills paid. Also, unless you are a brand ambassador, why should you have loyalty to one brand alone? Unang-una, you are a content creator. You are a reviewer. I am a reviewer. So I will view review different products. They may be the same thing. Kunwari, sunscreen. I'm gonna review the different ones. How am I supposed to know which one is the best if I don't do that, diba? If I get stuck with one lang, then I also am not doing my service to you guys, to my to my co-reviewers, my readers, my viewers. How will I be able to tell you, oh, this is the best, if this is the only one that I will use? Also, do you not try different products? Do you not try different brands? You do, right? So why should we be limited? Unless we become the brand ambassador for that specific product, we should be able to post about the competition. We should be able to use and review the competition. Diba? I mean, common sense, right? Now, if they say, oh, lockout tayo, one, you make sure the payment is enough to cover even the lockout. So, ano nga yun, Mommy Cathy? For example, yung rate mo for the video is 5,000. Sabi natin, 5,000. Oh, but there's a lockout. Then ask for extra. I would say half of the lockout or 100% of it. Because again, you lose the opportunity to review and get paid by the other brand, by the competition. And again, if it's a healthy competition, they shouldn't be, scared or worried. I would probably just say, ano ba? For milk products, kasi syempre for milk, we can't just keep changing the milk every month, diba? Because it involves kids. But for other things like makeup, food, I mean, seriously, nakakita na ba kayo ng bahay na pagbukas nyo ng ref, the only thing there is like, for example, CDO lang, or Pure Foods lang, or puro Nestle items lang, or Nor lang. Ayan ha, binanggit ko na as much as I can remember. Wala naman, diba? Unless you are the brand ambassador, then you are tied up and locked down because you got paid a lot of money to just use that. But guess what? A lot of brand ambassadors still use other products. They just won't show it on the camera because people like to experiment. People like discovering new things. Kaya nga tayo may market for it, diba? If people will stick to the ones that they know, then there won't be a market for new things. Then that will just be really, really sad. So I would say, if you have a lockout, get at least double what was initially offered to you. Triple if kaya. Para kung 3 months, at least you have coverage for the next 3 months, diba? Na, oh, mamaya, this is like a hot product pero you're locked down na on this one and you can't try others na. Just make it worth your while. Make it feel na the amount that you give makes you feel like, sulit naman pala. Sulit. So, it's different for other people. Like for me, so for example, for you, if it's 5,000 for the project and lockout for 3 months and you ask for 15,000 and you feel good about it, go. But for some people, it'll be like, wait lang, lockout. Okay, additional 10 dapat. So, additional 10 per month. So, dapat 35. Again, it's different. But I would say, for your own peace of mind, pick the amount that you feel like, hey, this is my worth. Ito dapat yung bayad nila sa akin. Ngayon, huwag naman tayo masyadong delulu na super OA yung price mo. Baka mawala naman yung, project. So, you can just say, since there's a lockout, I feel like we should have an additional fee for this. How much do you think we should add? And if they give you an amount, and you go like, ooh, okay. Dahil yun na yun. And if not, then add a little bit more. Kasi normally naman what they give you, they will have a little leeway kung maayos ka usap the brand personnel that you are speaking to or the agency. Okay? Now, how do you rate yung mga UGC content if may kasamang product and payment sa gastos sa cooking? So this is mostly for those who cook, for the moms. Kasi syempre, diba, sometimes the brand sends us this item. Magluluto. So, you're gonna spend on pamalengke or groceries. You're gonna spend on the other ingredients. You're going to spend on your gasoline. It's gonna consume your time. It's an actual entire afternoon. My tip would be 1, create a dish that you guys can consume for merienda or for dinner para sulit yung time mo. 2, incorporate it in your budget na for the week, for the bi-week, or for the month kung kaya. Para sulit din, hindi ka siya added gastos, like incorporate it. Cathy, what if hindi talaga? If not, then you do the budgeting. Since you already cook, you would know how much na yung estimate. And then, if it's an added project, tingnan mo, okay naman, this fits the budget. Hindi ako lugi. Kailan ka lugi? When I would say lugi ka if 50% of what you're gonna earn goes to lang to the ingredients, goes to your pagod, your oras. So I would say if the cost of the ingredients is only up to a maximum of 20% of what you're gonna get, plus the time that you're gonna spend on this and stress, irita, haggard, pagod, lugi ka. So, add. So, i-cost mo siya na this is what I'm gonna spend on the ingredients. This is the value of my time. Sabihin natin per hour mo, I would give it at 200 pesos. I'm gonna cook for 3 hours. That's 600 pesos plus the ingredients. The total of that should just be 20% of magkano yung collaboration nyo. That's for me, ha? Okay? So, that's what I would suggest. Bakit? Kasi 80%, dapat kita mo yun, diba? 80-20 Pareto, rule. So, 80% should just be what you earn from this project. 20% is the cost. Then, I feel like, for me, ay, sulit yun, diba? Next. Ano yung mga rights ng content creator pagdating sa X deals? I love this question. I super love this question. Why? Kasi ang dami ko nakikitang content creators who don't know their value. So, for me, again, no hate to other brands. That's their thing. And again, as long as my content creator that says yes to the lousy agreements, to the lousy collaboration. But for me, I would say, if you're given one product, please. No. And what if I love the product, Kathy? Go. But make sure naman na hindi na siya for video approval, draft approval, caption approval, may insights pa. Ay, grabe ha, abuso. Remember guys, if they're asking you for your insights, if they're asking for draft approval, guess what? They're paid. You're not. Ikaw yung naghirap. Tapos binigyan ka lang ng one product. Like, asa ng hustisya? I mean, guys, know your worth, know your value, diba? So, if it's an X deal, normally for content creators like myself, we don't do insights. Kasi it's an X deal. Like, you didn't pay me. Why do you need my stats? It's just products. Unless, siguro, it's like 15,000 worth of products, 10,000 worth of products, 20,000 worth of products. Pero kung 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, please, no. So, you can say, hi, I just want to clarify, since this is an X deal, there will be no insights and no draft approvals. I have complete freedom to execute this in a manner that is familiar with my audience, diba? Now, make sure naman, hindi rin yung mga, sorry, but I really feel uncomfortable yung mga, yung nagbe-blink lang sila sa video. Baka naman gawin mo, for example, to, parang, syempre nakaka-high blood yun kahit kaninong brand manager or brand, diba? Wag ganon. Still create a really good video, but that's it. Then post about it, diba? No need na for approval nila ng draft, tapos papa-reshoot ka. Guys, X-deal yon. No reshoots. Unless, talaga namang yung ginawa mo is basura. Hello, ano na, diba? Kumbaga, this is on the premise that you do great content every time. Okay? So, yun matino ka rin dapat na content creator. Huwag ka rin balahura. So, I would say, yan. Clarify what's the scope of work from the very beginning. If you're uncomfortable, then be comfortable in saying, I pass. I have said that many times. So, una din, oh no. But then I realized, you know what? I do good content. If I really like the product, I make really great content. And I even do content even when there's no collaboration. I bought this. I will do a video about this because I really like it and I want to share it with my audience. So, feel free to say no if you feel na lugi ka. Don't force it. Kasi if you are a good content creator, the brands will start coming to you. The brands will, reach out to you. Huwag kang tanggap ng tanggap like, isang ganito, tapos 5 videos, 6 videos. I've seen that. Like, grabe, napaka-abusado. Buhay pa sila, niluluto na yung kaluluwa nila sa impyerno. For me. Anyway, yun yung thinking ko. Okay? So, that's your right. It is your right to ask for the scope of work. It is your right to ask how much yung value ng papadala. Sinabi, yeah, we'll send you a lot of materials. Create 4 videos. Ikaw naman, yay, okay. Tapos yung a lot pala niya, 4 pieces. Not even amounting to 1,000. Parang, 'di ba? So again, it is your right to ask how much po yung worth ng papadala ninyo. Why? Sabi niya, marami. I'd like to know the monetary equivalent because I do a lot of content and I want to make sure that everything that I'm doing, I am well compensated for, even if it's just an X deal. 'Di ba? I'll give you an example. I went to an event. They gave us 15,000 worth of items. I felt so happy. Like, oh my God, thank you. So, the deal was 7 static photos or videos. And you know what? I made so much more than that. Kasi I was just so happy. I love the brand. I use it in my daily life. And so I made more, 'di ba? Sa iba parang, 15,000 worth of those items. I would never be able to buy those kasi syempre I have a budget, I have kids, I have, family. But I got 15,000 worth of items of things that I actually love and use. So I made more videos. So ganun dapat. Pag X-deal, you feel happy, you feel like, oh wow, I got spoiled, hindi ako lugi. If you feel, ay, lugi ako, then that's a totally different thing. So again, clarify the scope of work. Ask na, meron ba tong approvals? Captions, what are the mandatories? Pero most of the time talaga pag X-deal, dapat wala eh. Except na lang siguro yung mga hashtag or like the main angle. Sabihin sa'yo na, ganito po yung gusto sana naming angle and then these are the mandatory hashtags. That's it. Everything else should just be your execution. Again, that's me. And that's how I think everyone should be handling the X deals. Do not say yes lang na pinadalahan ka ng worth 500, tapos 7 videos, draft approval pa, reshoot pa, may caption approval pa, tapos may insights pa. No. Next, what's the right way to push for your rights and what's the proper way to handle bashers? Okay, so the proper way to push for your rights is, again, you just ask, hi, I'd like to clarify the following. Pag sinabi, basta gawin mo na lang. Then you just say, thank you, but I would have to decline. That's the right way to push for your rights. Hindi yung, hindi, gawin na to. Dapat kasi, di ba, ganyan-ganyan. We don't fight for our right. Why? Because it's already our right. We don't have to fight for it. Hindi natin kailangang ipagpilitan. If they cannot see our value, we walk away and move on to the next. Guys, sobrang daming brands, sobrang daming marketing agencies. If this one agency doesn't see your value, the others will. Okay? Next. What's the proper way to handle bashers? You don't. And that was so hard for me to say kasi before, patol din ako, as in, patolera ako ng bayan. Until I realized and someone told me, tapos, pumatol ka and then, gumanda ba yung buhay mo? Tumaas ba yung rate mo? Gumanda ba yung media kit mo? O nga, no? Kanya, pumatol ka, nagkaroon ka ng views, naging fans ba talaga sila? O nakiusyoso lang yung mga tao na yun doon sa topic na yun. Tapos wala na. Nagkaroon ka ba ng more engagement? Nagkaroon ba ng value yung sarili mo? Nag-increase ba yung value mo as a content creator? Parang, ouch. Pero may point, diba? So, we handle bashers by not handling them. We ignore. Now, what if nabash ka kasi you stood up for someone else? Dead ma lang din. There's also a really good way of standing up for other people. You do it on your own platform. You do it on your own social media accounts. And then you educate. Much like how I'm doing right now. So, I'm not antagonizing anyone. Wala akong kinote na someone else. Wala akong tinurong brand na ganito. Walang ganon, diba? You just educate and the right people will watch your videos and they will share your videos. Kasi, panoorin mo to. Kasi ganito pala yun, ganyan. So, that's the right way to handle bashers. And that's the right way to educate other people. Kathy, what if they're really out to get me? Deadma. You know why? People who are out to antagonize you, they want to get a reaction. Kasi diba, imagine mo, ikaw nagwawala ka, tapos yung inaaway mo, wala lang siya, parang, if you're normal, titigil ka. Kasi parang, wala naman nangyayari eh. Tigil lang natin to. Diba? You're just gonna stop. So they're gonna stop kasi they're not getting a reaction out of you. But the more you react, the more you comment back, ay, exciting to. Nako, lumalaban. Tara, let's go, fight. And ang tanong ko lang is, do you really have the time to fight back? Do you really have the time to bash back? Hindi ba dapat you're so busy with content creation, with your beautiful life, that you just don't have time to handle them, you don't want to make time for them. So that should be it. You should be living a beautiful life full of being productive, with good moments, that you don't have time to handle them. So you just ignore. If they're being outright rude, block. Blocking someone is easy. It doesn't take more than 15 seconds. So just block. You keep blocking them, they will eventually stop and they will look for an easier target. Okay? These people just want the easy targets, the ones who react agad. So dead ma. Do I still get bashers? Oh naman. And like some of them are people that I know who don't know me but they think they know me and they have a lot of opinions about me. Okay. If they say, alam mo ang taray mo. Okay. Alam mo ang ganyan mo. Okay. Because, again, that's their opinion. And you have to always remember, sa bawat kwento ng isang tao, siya lagi ang bida. At kapag ikaw ang kasama sa kwento at hindi kanya gusto, ikaw lagi ang kontrabida. So I hope that this video helps someone out. I'll just go super quick. Ad code, I've already explained, is to help the brand boost your video at no added cost to you. How much to add when there is a lockout? I would always say at least 50% of the original price. If kaya mo 100, then much better. How do you rate yung mga UGC if may kasama? 80-20 guys. 80-20. Ano yung right mo sa mga X-deals? Already mentioned and listed it down. And then what's the right way to push for your rights? Do not push for your rights. If they don't honor your rights, walk away. And the proper way to handle bashers is you don't handle them. You ignore and continue to be your awesome self. Again, this is Mommy Cathy. I'll see you guys on the next video. And if you like this content, please mag-comment naman tayo, share and like. Bye!